Hey everyone, it's 112 here, and welcome back to another live stream. Welcome everyone who is currently in the chat. Shivis, Mr. Bones, Ninja587, thank you all so much for stopping by. I'm doing okay. Today, we are going to be doing some more Mega Man Zero 3. Hopefully, we'll finish the game. My guess is we will. But regardless, I'm really looking forward to this. Like I said, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I apologize for my hair, by the way. I know it looks a little weird. I just haven't had the time to get a haircut. I'll be getting one like tomorrow or whatever. So yeah, without further ado, let me just boot up the game and we can continue where we left off. We only have one Cyber Elf left, and I'm gonna need your guys' help to find it. I know what stage it's in, but I don't remember where exactly it is. So yeah, we're gonna have to try and find that Cyber Elf. Alright, game is booting up. Give it a minute. There we go. There we go. You guys should be able to see it now. Did I find the collectible sub-tanks? Yes. I guess I also got a remote play together alert, which I mean, yeah, you can use for Z Chaser, I suppose. But all right, the game looks good. Excellent. All right. Oh wait, I can't load the save assist. All right, here we go. Load save assist. All right, so I forget what stage this is. I want to say it was Cupid Fox Star stage. But yeah, we only have one Cyber Elf left that we need to grab. Oh, that's a little bit dark now. This is Foxstar stage? Alright, so the Cyber Elf is not in this stage. The one we're looking for is in the Snowy Plains. Alright, so got a disc, I guess. Alright. Alright, watch out. I don't know if we'll be able to finish the game today. My guess is we will. But if we don't, we'll just take the next stream for the game. If we finish early, I have something else in mind that we can do. Alright. Although, like I said, I do have to get going at 7 p.m. on the dot, so... or I didn't say that before, but I'm saying it now, so... We'll see if we can get the game done before, 7. I wanna... So, Mr. Bones, that is a good question. I wanna do Z Chaser last. And the reason for that is because Z Chaser is like a speedrun mode, for those of you guys who don't know, in the collection, where you go through stages from all of the games. So, I plan on doing that after we finish ZX Advent, which is the last game in the series. Alright, so this one we're just gonna slash these stupid things. Alright, I can just use the recoil rod, I guess, to get these things in quickly. Yeah, it's like a time attack mode, exactly. You race against like a ghost. Alright. Here we go. You can continue. Hopefully I should have closed out of everything. If I have anything open, I'll, oh, nice! The, that charged electricity actually, helped with that. Ow! Alright, charge recoil rod is very good against that mini-boss. I agree. Dang it. I like how you can power up the electric generators. That's actually quite useful. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got another mini boss. Alright. We gotta wait for it, yeah. Now watch out, because he's gonna use ice attacks. Oh, I might die. Crap. Let's see how this works. This isn't going well. Alright, it should go to fire now. I'm dead. Dang it. Alright, well that could have gone better. Alright. Thankfully the mid-boss is just up here, so it's not too much of a stretch. Oh, I have to go through... Would like to be at full health for that, so I can refill some sub-tank energy, but what are you gonna do? Alright, well, let's try this again. Yeah, this and ZX are really, really good, absolutely. Dang it. Right, so now the fire is going to be shot down, so... Alright. Yeah, his stage isn't the best, I'll agree with that. Ah, hitting this thing is really annoying. Alright. Let's see. There we go. Get out of here. Guess I got a data disk. Alright, through here. And let's continue. Oh, right, this part. This part can be annoying. Let's do that. Is there anything over here? Well, I think there might be, but... Well, at least I can get that. That's nice. Alright. Jump over that ball, because you do not want to hit that. Oh, be careful. Dang it. Alright, well that could have gone better. I should probably actually switch to the Buster here for my sub-weapon now that I think about it. And, I guess I'll keep using electricity, whatever. I still want to grab that, that data disk, though. I feel like that could come in handy. Dang it. Alright, let's try that again. I don't have the foot chip yet, no. I'm just gonna use the Buster to shoot through these stupid ball things. Wait, I want to get what's up there. Well, that's one way to do it, I suppose. I think you get the foot chip from a different stage. Oh, it's gotten from Foxtar. Yeah, there you go. Oh, whatever. I don't have time for you. I'm actually gonna load from the save at this point here so I can grab that thing. Is there any way I can... Really? I want to see if there's any way I can kill this enemy without... Maybe I can, shield boomerang it? Hold on. Oh, you put it to main, okay. Really? Oh, come on. How do you defeat this enemy? Oh, well, I'm stupid. Alright, let's try that again, because I want that health piece. For my, sub-tank. Charge recoil rod. Oh, that also works, I guess. Although it seems this is actually a good idea, too, to do that. That helps. Alright, and let's switch back to the recoil rod. Got another one of these things, so now we have these time bombs. Alright. Come on. Only got one left. Dang it! There we go. I was like, I can't hit the frickin' generator. Alright, well, let's continue on. How's my other sub-tank doing, actually, speaking of which? It's not that full, so that's kind of annoying. I don't really know a good place to grind for sub-tank energy is the problem. Because I want to get full sub-tank energy for that. Not this guy again. Oh, yeah, that works too, I suppose. Oh, thanks for... That's annoying. I'll probably just dash under that one, yeah. Oh, what? Wasn't expecting that. Wait for it. I can do that too. What do you mean? I mean, I guess, Matt. Just because you said that, I'm switching to the ice chip. Oh, only because you said that. Actually, I should... Oh, for the love of God. Alright, I'm gonna reverse this. Alright. I need to get up there, so I guess this one... Okay, well, whatever. I don't need whatever is in there. I just thought whatever was in there could be interesting. Alright, well, guess we're going around the guess we're just doing this again. But I'm not going up there, because I just don't see how you're supposed to get up there. Oh, but now I can't... Fine, game. Fine. Just in time to see you finish the hardest stage in the game, it seems. I don't know if this is the hardest stage, because Wile's Lab is also pretty difficult. I'm gonna switch to the ice chip. I'm surprised I'm still at a B rank, though. Whatever, I don't care. I just want to get past this part. We'll take that. Would be nice to get some sub-tank energy, but I don't see how that's gonna happen. Alright, yeah, I need this to be going this way, so I can, Fair enough, Hiding Well. Alright, and up here, and then... There we go. Nice. And this should be right next to the boss. Nice. Cyber Elf Axel, you want some mayo with that mustard zero? Nice. Well, anyways, here's our boss fight. What's this? Tee-hee-hee-hee. Hey, you weren't supposed to see this place. This is a Dark Elf copy factory. We've got copies of the Dark Elves sleeping here. In other words, baby elves. We had the factory sealed off so nobody gets suspicious. Now you've done it. I'll have to ensure you remain silent about this. Forever. Time for our boss fight, Cupid Foxtar. Which he just introduced himself. Sure, thanks, game. I am Cupid Foxtar, one of Wile's numbers. I'll make sure you never talk again. I forgot what he's weak to. I want to say it was fire? No, it's probably electricity, actually, because he is fire. Wait, no, that would mean he's... I'll just try everything. It's not ice. He might not be weak to anything now that I think about it. I'd have to check. Whoops. Okay, it's electricity. I'm dumb. Well, it's not... Oh, jeez. Oops. Well, that could have gone better. Almost had him. That was unfortunate. Yeah, Cupid Foxtar is supposed to be a kitsune, if I remember correctly. Like a nine-tailed fox. Yeah, I know. Let's try that again. Dang it, I wasted that charge shot. Oh, geez, this is not going well. Almost got him. And dead. If I am defeated, this room will cease functioning, and the copies will all die. There will be no proof. Nobody will know the truth. And anyway, we don't actually need the baby elves. The Dark Elf alone will be enough to take care of the Reploids. I can already see it. The shining future. The new world Lord Wile is about to create. And I see you wallowing in the depths of despair. Hee. I think you're the one wallowing in the depths of despair because you dead. Nice. Alright, I got the double jump foot chip. Nice. We got that. We got Stapala. I didn't mean to do that. We got Codis. And we got 80 E crystals. Well, that's nice. Alright, transferring to 1. Godspeed, Mr. Edgeman. Yep, transfer complete. Welcome back, Zero. It appears that Wile was attempting to mass-produce baby elves at that factory, but I wonder, what was he planning on doing with all those baby elves? Well, we'll have to find out. Alright, well now we have 3 more missions. We have the Snowy Plains with Glacier Lakaktank, the Sunken Library with Voltiel Biblio, and the Giant Elevator with Tratista Calvarian. I guess we should do that in order, because it doesn't really matter what order we do it in, since we have all the chips. The only thing is that I don't remember where the Cyber Elf is in Glacier Lakaktank stage. And the guide that I'm using doesn't actually really say, so that's a bit of a problem. We're gonna have to try and find it. Voltiel's weak to fire, I believe you're correct. I gotta find that stupid, here we go. Give me a second, I gotta find it. Okay, so we're looking for disc number 25 in this. I think it's just on the Snowy Plain, but we have to find it. So if I don't find disc number 25 by the end of this stage, we gotta find it. Or we gotta restart. Hold on, let me save the game, actually. Yeah, override. And now I want to go to the operator, and let's try and find the other Cyber Elf in the Snowy Plains with Glacier Lakaktank. Containers have fallen out of a spaceship, which fell onto the Snowy Plains. It is possible that they contain data about Omega or Weil. We sent a scouting party, but the Neo-Arcadian forces are too strong. They cannot pass. We would like you to reinforce them and retrieve the data. Do you accept? Yes. Mission assigned. All personnel prepare to transfer. So let's see if we can get this done. Don't do anything dangerous, Zero. Hey, it's one of those resistance soldiers. Ah, Mr. Zero. The enemy is waiting in ambush up ahead. There's no way we can break through. Mr. Zero, if you can make an opening, we'll follow you. Thanks, dude. This song is pretty awesome. Trail on Snowy Plain, if I remember correctly. Or Trail on Powdery Snow. Alright, so let's see if we can find the Cyber Elf. I think it was on the ground somewhere. Like, you ride these things throughout the stage, and I want to say it was on the ground. I don't want to go that way. Oh yeah, true. The double jump will also come in handy, since we now have it. It is right over here. We don't know, and we also have the head chip and the auto charge weapon. So I'll do this. Now I don't have to hold the button if I want to charge, which is nice. All right. So where is? I want to say it was over here. Dang it. I want to say it was over here somewhere. I remember it being around this part. Oh, I think that's it. That's 29. Is that the one we're looking for? No, we're looking for 25. I want to say it was on the ground somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. That's 130. 25! Okay, we got it. That was easy. I was worried we were going to miss it, but no, that was the one I was looking for, so we're good. Alright. Alright. Grab that, and I believe there's a mini-boss coming up. Oh yeah, this game's final boss theme is incredible. I can't wait to show you guys that. I'm going to switch back to the Buster for this. Alright, watch out for these snow pellets, and this will make you jump lower, I guess. Is the best way to put it. There we go. Yeah, I did get one EX skill, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I got Buster Shot and Recoil Rod. I got one for the Buster Shot and one for the Recoil Rod, which is nice. Well, I don't really use them that much, just because it's not like in 0-2 where we need that for an achievement. I didn't really care about the ranking in this. I think I got an S rank in the first stage, actually, which was pretty cool. Ow. At least I'll grab some more Cyber Elves. These will come in handy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, give me that. Alright. Alright. Here we go. And on to the boss. We're definitely not going to beat it in one try, but we'll at least see what he's like. Is that it? I wouldn't say that. Ha! That container was on Omega's ship, so you see it's ours. Has the legendary hero stooped to thievery? How deplorable. As king of the snowy plains, I do hereby judge your crime. I, Glacier Tank, one of Wile's numbers, have reached a verdict. The punishment for thievery is death. That's fair, Mr. Bones. Alright, so he's weak to fire, which makes this boss a lot easier. Although, to be fair, this boss isn't super difficult. I mean, I'm gonna die because I literally have, like, no health left. Yeah. But we'll beat him on the next one. Would be nice if I had some health power-ups. Well, now that just made things worse, so. Let's try that again. It is boss time indeed. Alright, let's try this again. I was hoping to get a health power-up, but that did not work out. Because I really want to fill my sub-tanks. Does anyone know of any good sub-tank grinding spots by any chance? Alright, this is not going well. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, my. Not stopping at thievery, you also defy Lord Wile? Lord Wile's new order will issue judgment upon you. Arg! Well, goodbye, Cactank. Nice. We got the Spikefoot chip, which is nice, and we got some new Cyber Elves. Wilfy is the one we were looking for, although we'll take the other ones too. You like to think Cactank is a British accent? Fair enough. We've discovered the data inside the container. Mr. Zero, we've recovered all the data. I will continue searching for more data. Mission completed. Commencing transfer. That's true. Cyberspace would also help. I'll think about that. Zero, thank you. I'm analyzing all the data you recovered for us. We may be able to figure out what Wile is attempting to do by analyzing past data. I'll do my best. Alright, well, first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to equip the Cyber Elf. Let's see. E-Crystals. We want to use Rilfy. We don't have enough to... Yeah, we only hold 458, so I don't think we're going to be able to upgrade Martina, but she basically doubles our health. That would be really useful if we could. Alright, so now we're going to use Fusion Elves. We're going to use Rilfy. We don't have the... I don't think we have the other two elves for sub-tanks, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we have the sub-tank elves, sadly. I can't believe I used that one. That was stupid. Yeah, we don't have the, we don't have those, unfortunately. Sorry. I mean, this might help. Delphina. Enemies will drop more items. Block shots and you'll get energy crystals. +1 to your rod. Certain foes become metars. Yeah, we don't have the other, my energies will boost you to level A. Interesting. Alright, I'm just worried about the final boss, honestly, at this point. Alright, well, let's at least beat the next two stages. Alright, so now we have, Sunken Library with Voltiel Biblio and Giant Elevator with Tratista Calvarian. I guess we should do this stage now. This is my least favorite stage in the game, honestly. So let's just get it out of the way. This Sunken Library with Voltiel Biblio. The ruins of an ancient library have been found. It's completely soaked inside, but there may still be some data around. We'd like you to search for data on Wile or Omega. Do you accept? Yes. Alright. Yeah, Sunken Library is not a good stage. It is probably the only bad stage in this game. I'm not a huge fan of it. There's a lot of back and forth. You'll see why later. First, please go to the data room. That room has the highest probability of containing information about Wile and Omega. So here we go. Mission start. Yeah, this stage is very lore heavy, as you'll find out. I don't want to go on the side in there. You gotta watch out, because when the, yeah, that might happen. When the water level rises far enough, it'll actually become electric, which is obviously pretty bad. I just really wish I could get some more sub-tank energy. Well, there's something down there, so let me grab that. Ow. Arc-10 and Zeke-10 are the Cyber Elves. I do know that, but I don't know where they are. Yeah, as you can see, when it reaches that level, when the water level reaches the electric current, it becomes electrified, and you want to be out of the water when it does that. Do you mind, game? I keep forgetting I have the double jump, actually, so that will come in handy as well. Oh, well, that'll help with sub-tank energy. All right, there we go. Ow! Of course, as soon as I say that, I take damage. Thanks, game. Alright. The stage does have a cool theme, I'll agree to that. So yeah, the double jump chip comes in handy quite a lot. Alright. Alright, give me that. Ugh. Oh, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, if this kills me. God damn it. That's annoying. I don't think it saved my sub-tank energy either. Thank you. I'm actually gonna go back to the save assist just so I can save the sub-tank energy. Alright, come on. Save again. I really need more sub-tank energy. Because I want it for the... I'm worried about the last few levels. Come on. Of course, that's just going to heal me to full health. It's not going to... The next chip you get is even better. That's true. Well, that's helpful. Or it would have been more helpful if I didn't, you know, take a hit there. Yeah, this level's a lot of stop and go, sadly, which just... It makes it a little annoying. Oh, thank you, actually. That gives me even more sub-tank energy. Hopefully I can make it to the next checkpoint now. Mr. Bones. Hank, goddammit, Bobby, I told you not to play with Mavericks. Haha. Nice King of the Hill reference there. Ow. Please don't kill me. Alright. It should be, there we go. Alright, well, I'm almost full on that sub-tank, which is nice. Alright, well, here we go. Hey, Landy the Pharaoh Shot, how you doing? This is the data room. Please search for information on Weil at that console. After searching, the data's location will be displayed. Please go to that area and recover that data. So yeah, we hold up on the control pad. 4 matches. Weil, Omega, Dark Elf, Elf Wars. Specify search data. Let's find out about... What do you guys want to find out about first? Let's take a poll. If I can... Alright, so... Mega... Dark Elf... Elf Wars. Alright, so you guys will get to decide. What do you guys want to find out about first? Do you guys want to find out about Dr. Weil, Omega, the Elf Wars, or the Dark Elf? You have 1 minute to respond, for those of you who are in the Twitch chat, of course. I guess I'll take this time to explain the filter, since I didn't really go over it before. But there's 3 types of filters, similar to the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I am using no filter, because I personally think that this makes the game look at its most authentic. You do have Type 2, which makes it look like it's on a CRT monitor. You can kind of see that now. And we have the really gross Type 1, which like smooths out all the pixels. I really hate Type 1. I almost never use it. It's just... Ugh, I really don't like Type 1. My recommendation, use no filter. Although Type 2 does look pretty cool. I like the look of the CRT filter, but overall I prefer no filter. Alright, so let's see what the poll comes out to be. Elf Wars won with 2 votes, so we will be going with that. Also, Landy redeemed highlight message and says, I want to learn about Discount Wily. We will eventually learn about that, but it looks like we're learning about the Elf Wars first. Alright, so the Elf Wars is in that area, right next to the, is in the blue door, right next to the, thing. Area with data concerning the Elf Wars found. To search for more information, use the console again. Alright, so there's a... Alright. I think I know where that is. Yep, it's time for some lore. So the annoying part about this stage is that we have to keep going back and forth. Oh, well, that's nice. We have to keep going back and forth. Did I fill up my other sub-tank? Oh, I did. Nice. Okay. At least I did that. We have to keep going back and forth between these areas. I think it's this one is the right one for Elf Wars. In order to find all the data we need. You got the Elf Wars data. File number 945388, Elf Wars. End of the Wars, Cyber Elves, used from this Elf Wars. The use, Dark Elf, and copies. Amplify the power, while at will. The worst in the war, end. Approximately 90% wiped. 0, it looks like that data is corrupt. I think we may be able to repair it at the base. Thank you, 0. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like we're not getting too much information on the Elf Wars, sadly. All right, well, let's head back to the. Now we have to head back to the other part. We have to head back up here and try and search for the other 3 things. Dang it. All right. After hundreds of years, the data would get corrupted, to be fair. Especially considering it's underwater. Yeah, that makes sense. Hiding Whale. Yes, I have S-ranked this game in particular before. It's really difficult. Alright, 3 more matches. We got Dr. Weil, Omega, and the Dark Elf. I know Landy wanted to see Dr. Weil, so let's go for him next. Alright, so we got another one. I guess 1 level down. Area with Weil's data found. To search for information, use the console again. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I have S-ranked the game once, but it was really difficult, and I didn't really enjoy doing it too much. I just prefer a more casual playthrough of this game. I don't know. Less room for error and less annoyance. Alright, so I think it's down here. Alright, I think it's this one is the one. If you go in the wrong door, nothing happens. It's just that you go in the wrong door. Got Weil's data. File number 650326. Dr. Weil, from Neo Arcadia, creator of Omega, altered the Mother Elf, sparking the Elf Wars. Banished from Neo Arcadia after the Elf Wars. If we can analyze this data, we might be able to find some new information about Weil. Oh, you get a score penalty for going through the wrong door? I actually didn't know that. Huh, well that's interesting. Alright, well anyways, next up is, we're gonna find out about Omega's data next, as Mr. Bones wants to find out about that. We'll get, some more health, although now I don't particularly care, because we already have our sub-tanks full, which is nice. So... Alright, 2 more matches. So we're gonna find out about Omega, the Devil Reploid. Alright, so this one's green, blue, blue. What did it say? Hold on. I missed that, hold on, Omega. Area with Omega's data found. To search for more information, use the console again. Alright, so it's towards the, left this time. It's in a blue door. That is weird that it takes a score penalty off for going through the wrong door, but alright. Yeah, I didn't know you took a score penalty. That's actually rather interesting. Alright, I want to say it was... it might not be this one, but I think it's this one. Okay, so this is an example of going through the wrong door. Like, you don't lose too much, but yeah, it's the wrong door. It's probably the one above us, actually, now that I think about it. So let's, it's probably up here. I think it's this one. And by the way, they're randomized every time, so you can't just go to the same one every playthrough, because it's randomized. File number 815156, Omega. The ultimate Reploid, created by Dr. Weil, possesses incredible power when combined with the Dark Elf. Banished to outer space to avoid another elf war. If we can analyze this data, we might be able to find out something new about Omega. Alright, we got one left then. Let's find out what it is. You can see, though, why I don't like this stage, right? There's a lot of back and forth, and... I mean, it's great for lore purposes. I love how this expands on the lore of the Zero series in general. But as a game, like, as a gameplay gimmick, it's just kind of annoying. Yeah, we definitely can't let Omega absorb the Dark Elf if he becomes the ultimate Reploid. Last one. Dark Elf. Area with Dark Elf's data found. To search for more information, use the console again. Alright, it's the green one then. Alright. Yeah, I always pronounced it as Dr. Weil, as in, like, you know, vile, but with a V. I don't know if that's technically correct. If I'm wrong, definitely let me know. I mean, I've mispronounced things before. Just look at how I mispronounced Lavos on the Chrono Trigger streams. That is not the right floor to go up. There we go. Dr. Vile. Oh, jeez. Well, here we go. Got the Dark Elf data. File number 351848, Dark Elf. Officially known as the Mother Elf, creator unknown. This cyber elf was originally created for the purpose of restoring Maverick programs to their original state. But when the Mother Elf was altered by Dr. Weil so she could be used to manipulate Reploids by freely rewriting programs, although the organized fighting of the Reploids manipulated by the altered Mother Elf did end the wars, this terrible power was sealed off to prevent misuse. So, the Dark Elf. What's going on? Well, what's going on, Zero, at least from my perspective, is they brainwashed Reploids in order to make them not Maverick, which is interesting, and that makes sense why they would seal it away, because obviously you don't want that falling into the wrong hands. If we can analyze this data, we might be able to find out something new about her. What the? Hey, it's the Weil number. Who dares intrude upon my territory? Zero! So it's you! Indeed, Mr. Bones. I am Voltio Biblio of Weil's numbers. What is that you've got there? Give that data back, now! So here's our boss fight, Voltio Biblio. He's weak to ice, if I remember correctly. Yep. So, this boss is not super difficult, but it just takes a while, because a lot of this boss fight is him hiding from you. Watch me get this really quickly, now that I said that. Well, I guess it didn't take that long. What's up with you? You're opposing Lord Weil? Aren't you afraid of him? I ain't afraid of anything. You're crazy. Arg! And by I mean Zero. Obviously, I have my fears, but Zero, not really. Alright. And yes, Ninja587 is correct. You always fight Voltio Biblio at the last data room you went in. So if you enter a data room with a flat surface, you will fight Voltio Biblio with a flat surface for his arena. So yes, you did phrase that correctly, Ninja587. That is entirely correct. All right, well, let's get some Cyber Elves, maybe some E-Crystals if we're lucky. Oh, nice, I did get 100 E-Crystals. I'll take it. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Bones. Alright, nice. Zero, thank you. I'm analyzing all the data you recovered for us. We may be able to figure out what Weil is attempting to do by analyzing past data. I'll do my best. Alright, let's definitely save our game. Manage data, save data. Go. Saved. And let's go to the final stage for now. Select mission. Last up is the giant elevator with Tratista Calvarian. Neo Arcadia has completed a giant elevator. We do not know its purpose. They are bringing something up from deep underground. Can you investigate? Yes. Mission assigned. All personnel prepare to transfer. So yeah, we got the final stage with a giant elevator. Don't do anything dangerous, Zero. Here we go. Alright, we should be getting our last chip in here, by the way. Also, I really like this music. I forget what it's called, but this music is really good. Yeah, Charge Recoil Rod is definitely going to come in handy. Beta Jacob Elevator? Wait, did this game come out before or after Mega Man X8? I don't know, honestly. I'd have to look that up. I love using the Charge Recoil Rod. It's so awesome. Alright, let's go up here. Came out after X8, 2002. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Alright, let's dash down here. Watch out for that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Definitely don't want to die. Alright. Trying to get enough energy for Martina, because I really want to update her. I want to upgrade her. So we might have to do some E-Crystal grinding for a little bit. Alright, so now we have this elevator, which is, you know, it is called a giant elevator for a reason. So now we got to deal with this. And yeah, you can knock these guys off if you really want to. That's one tactic. You can also just do this. X8 was 05, this game was 04. Indeed. Good point. Yeah, the double jump chip makes this a lot easier. Thank you. I just want more E-crystals at this point, just so I can try and level up, what is that, Martina. At least we got some more data. Oh, dang it. Yeah, you gotta be careful in this part, because you don't want to fall off. You also don't want to get hit by the enemies. Alright, well anyways, here's the mid-boss. This guy's not too hard. You can do that, too. Yeah, the Charge Recoil Rod really comes in handy. Oh, just watch out. Alright. Watch out. There we go. That was a little close, but we got it. Alright, now for more enemies. Please don't die. Uh-oh. Little close to... Okay, that helps. Just gotta be very careful here, because above all else, I do not want to die. Really don't feel like doing that mid-boss again, that's for sure. I'll take a disc, that's nice. Oh, jeez! Ah, he punched me right off. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll have to do that again, sadly. Yeah, this part can be really annoying. Wasn't expecting him to punch me right off. Dang it. Alright, well, let's try that again. Yeah, this part is probably the most annoying part of the stage, though, thankfully. After this, it's pretty easy. I would honestly say the stage of this level is actually harder than the boss. The boss isn't, if I remember correctly, the boss is difficult, but it's not unreasonably difficult. You know, now health upgrades are kind of or health pellets are kind of useless now. Unless I'm, you know, not at full health, because I already have 2 sub-tanks. I mean, I know you can get 4 sub-tanks through, dang it. You can get 4 sub-tanks through, obviously through, you know, having, Cyber Elves, but I want to upgrade Martina instead. Because having double health is really useful. Mid-boss is coming up. Here we go. Yeah, there's no weakness for this boss, which makes it really annoying. Alright. Alright, please don't die, please don't die. Okay, there we go. Well, now I'm low on health, which is a problem. Please drop some health. Ah, dang it! I really need some health. I'm low. Well, at least the recoil rod comes in handy. I actually might want to switch to the Buster now that I think about it for this part. Just so I can shoot from afar. Thanks for the health. Dang it! Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need to be really careful of those guys. Come on! Well, that's really helpful. Give me that. Oh, geez, do not punch me. Please. There we go. Tratista Calvarian is Italian for a three-headed dog, so the reference is sort of a reference to the Greek gatekeeper of hell, Cerberus. That's really interesting, Mr. Bones. Thank you for telling me that. Alright, well, we reached the boss. Or no, we didn't. I guess this is more of the platforming. My bad. Alright, it won't be as bad as the freaking elevator section. I always get a little stressed in that section, because that part can be really difficult. Thanks, game. Thanks. Spikes that I couldn't see. Seriously, that is one of the things I really do not like about the Zero games, is stuff like that, which happens way more often than it should. It doesn't have. Oh, come on, game! I did not do that. I did not dash. That's annoying. Sorry, got that on my nose. Alright, let's try that again. Thank you. Not. Thank you. Take that. And here we go. Here's the boss. Alright. Tratista Calvarian. Here we are. Grr, so you're Zero. You're so tiny, I almost stepped on you. My name is Tratista Calvarian, one of Wile's numbers. Your neck is so tiny, I'll snap it with one chomp. Grr. So here we go. Oh yeah, I'll definitely posture check. Good point. Alright, let me actually move my chair in a little bit. Alright, this boss can be a little annoying, but it's not impossible. You just have to be very careful about his attacks, because he has no weakness, sadly. It would be nice if I could hit him. Yeah, then he does that. Be very, very careful about his moves. Alright, come on. Send this three-headed Robo-Dog back to hell, yep. Oh, dang it. I might not be able to do it this time. Oh, got him, nice. Huh. Zero, where did you go? I don't see you. And my whole body hurts. Ouch, ouch. Gore. That was a close fight, actually. That was really close. Whew. Nice. And nice, we got an achievement. Does a body good. We get that because we got the Absorber body chip. And with that, we have every single body chip in the game. Nice. We got Cernity, Burleaf, and Hamarji. Nice. And back to the lab, or back to the resistance base we go. Transferring to 1. Transfer complete. Thank you, Zero. It looks like that elevator was being used to carry mass amounts of E-crystals. But I wonder, what was Wile up to with all that energy? And there, we've just finished inputting the data recovered so far. Thanks for the clip, Jivis. Now, to begin the analysis. Thanks to Zero, we've collected much information. It will take some time to analyze the data, so for now, I'll save our data. Thank you very much. Oh yes, that reminds me. Servo told me that Harpoya's connection has improved a lot. Why don't you go pay your respects? That's weird wording, but okay. Oh, I have 698. I think it's like 750 to upgrade Martina. That's annoying. Alright, hold on. E-crystals, yeah. Oh, it's 700. That's aggravating. Come on, game. Whip good dog. Ain't that the truth? Well, anyway, let's go pay a visit to Sage Harpoya. Can you stand up already? Wow, Harpoya, you're hard to keep down. What are you up to? Why did you rescue me? Do you expect some favor in return? Perhaps? Oh, you're awake. How do you feel? Horrible. I'm clipping that. Horrible. Just the thought of being helped by you makes me nauseous. Stripped of my position and driven out of Neo Arcadia, I'm used goods. That's not true. You just stood up for your beliefs, just like we do. You've made no mistakes. My beliefs? I can't sit back any longer. We must protect the humans from Weil. We have to stop him immediately. That Weil! Wait, your wounds are not fully healed yet. I am a warrior, born to protect humans. I am a proud warrior of Neo Arcadia. I don't need any help. Even if my body should fall into ruin, I will still gladly fight for humanity. Okay then, so, Harpoya refuses to go with us. Mr. Zero, come to the commander's room immediately. They sure run you ragged, don't they, Zero? I'll be back later. Zero, Harpoya, don't you dare die. Let's return to the commander's room. Zero, I'm sorry. You gathered a lot of information for us, but we still do not know where Weil is. But we have figured out what he might be attempting to do. Before we talk about Weil, I'll open the data file for the Elf Wars that you found. File number 945388, Elf Wars. Near the end of the Maverick Wars, many Cyber Elves were used. The period from this time until the end of the fighting was referred to as the Elf Wars. As a result, in particular, the use of the gigantic elf known as the Dark Elf, and copies of this elf known as Baby Elves, to amplify the power of Reploids, while controlling said Reploids at will, made this the worst war in recorded history. While the use of the Dark Elf made the war end in 4 years, approximately 90% of all Reploids and 60% of all humans were wiped out. That is really dark. The technology used at this time, the technology of using the baby elves to control Reploids, this must be what Weil is attempting to use again. I'm sure that's what Zero saw at the Dark Elf Copy Factory, was machinery prepared for just this purpose. Hehehehe. Excellent detective work, Dr. CL. What? Unfortunately, you were a little too late. Is that Dr. Weil? Oh, great. This time, Omega is absolutely perfect. I can now manipulate all the Reploids on the planet without using the baby elves, and make them do whatever I want. Time to start, Omega. Now you will see, pitiful humans, what you get for banishing Dr. Weil. Taste the fear, foolish Reploids who banished me. Inscribe my name upon this world, the name of your new ruler. That name is Dr. Weil. The entire world is in my hands. I have the power to crush it between my fingers at any time. Uh-oh. Hehehehe. Bwahahaha. No! Uh-oh. They're turning on us. Gurf. This can't be happening. A new world. A new order. History is once again in motion. CL, back. Zero? Inscribe it upon the world, the name of our ruler. Weil! 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 Both of you, freeze! Arg! It's okay, they're just unconscious. All I did was disable the power of the Dark Elf, but my current power can only protect those at this base. Yo, shoutouts to Mega Man X for protecting us from brainwashing. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Took you long enough, X. What the hell, Zero? I can't imagine reversing brainwashing is easy. Come on! Where's Weil? In Neo Arcadia's underground power system, Sub Arcadia. Omega is there too, transmitting the power of the Dark Elf around the world. Apparently, X and I are the only ones who can move around freely. X, tell us the coordinates for Sub Arcadia. So you plan on fighting against Omega? Yes. Why? Nothing. I'm sure you'll be fine. Be careful, Zero. That was a Deus Ex Machina? Ah, nice one. Although Ninja587 and Mr. Bones both get the credit. They both made that joke. I verify the coordinates for Sub Arcadia on the transfer device. Transfer me. Roger. All personnel, prepare for transfer. Preparations for transfer complete. Transfer. Zero. Come back safely. So here we go. Sub Arcadia. This level is actually quite special, for a reason you will see very shortly. So, yeah, this level is quite interesting, to say the least. And again, you will see why that is pretty shortly. So, first thing we want to do is find this door. I know I haven't really gone into these areas frequently, but we have to in order to get this secret. So we go down here. This is the one time in the game where you won't be penalized for going into a door if you do this specific mission, if you do this specific thing. You want to ride on these platforms. I just want to go up, actually, yeah. I need to make that precise jump. It might be a little tough. No stepping on spikes. To be fair, Hiding Whale, I can't really control that, but I'll try. So I guess what I'll interpret that as, because Hiding Whale banned an in-game action. If I touch spikes with invincibility frames, I have to die, is what I'm going to interpret that as. Because I can't really control what if I step on spikes or not, because, you know, I'm playing the game normally. But starting now, for the next 5 minutes, I have double jump, good. If I touch spikes with invincibility frames, I will basically just, there we go. I will basically just die. So if you go in here, while you are, no, it's all good, Hiding Well. I'll keep up the end of the deal. So if you go in here, while you're in cyberspace, you can access this special teleporter. I wonder where this leads us. What the? It's Hidden Phantom! I never thought I would meet you again in this world. If, thanks to Omega and his ilk, the portal to cyberspace has been opened, then fate is truly an ironic thing. Phantom, one of the 4 guardians of Neo Arcadia, but I defeated you. You killed him. He literally blew himself up. This is a shadow world where both Reploid souls and cyber elves live. After you defeated me, I became a mere soul and somehow drifted back to cyberspace. This space, where all data flows into in the end. And there I learned all truths about Omega, the Dark Elf, and you, Zero. That's right, everything. So, what's your point? Exactly this. You never had what it takes to be a hero. I can't stand to look at you. Now it is time for your deletion by my hand. Time for the secret boss of this game, Hidden Phantom. He attacks very similarly to how he did in the first game. So if you use a lot of those same strategies, you'll be fine here. That being said, he has a lot of health, so you have to be careful. So anyways, I might not win in this part, because I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm dead. He's definitely a lot harder than 0-1, but he has a lot of the same attacks. That being said, now I have double health, so this will be a little bit easier. The Phantom of the Opera? I see what you did there. Alright, well, double health will definitely make this part easier. Really? Would be nice if I didn't miss so often. Alright. Yeah, you gotta be careful of his myriad of attacks. There we go. Almost got him. Nice, and I got an achievement. Fated Rematch. You truly did have a soul of a hero. Go, cross blades with Omega, and show that what that body can do. Will your blade flinch after you learn the truth? Do you have what it takes to be a hero? You must be the one to determine that. I will definitely hydrate, but yes, that is the last we see of Hidden Phantom. We also get a disc, which is nice. Let me hydrate. Alright. And let's keep going. Alright, we gotta be careful about the spikes, though. Especially because of that, that ban and in-game action that I used. Alright, so let's jump on these platforms. Where am I supposed to go next? Okay, over here. Here. Alright, there we go. Oh, I'll definitely stretch as well. Sure. Hold on, let me do this. He has the same HP pool as the final boss's last form. I think you're right, Mr. Bones. Alright. At least we can be in cyberspace for the rest of this. I want that E-crystal. Thank you. I'll take that. Yeah, that fight is a little easier with the cyberspace buffs. That's definitely true. I mean, you still have to dodge the attacks, but you had a lot more leeway in terms of what you could do. Just because of cyberspace. Alright, grab that. Yeah, I definitely want to grab Martina if I can, but I don't think I'll have enough cyber. The problem that I'm worried about is... Oh! And time's up. The thing I'm worried about is I won't have enough E-crystals to fully upgrade Martina twice, because you need to upgrade Martina twice in order to use her, so we'll see how this goes. I'll look for a grinding spot if I don't get it. Thank you. Oh, looks like we gotta exit cyberspace now. Time for the boss. The actual boss, not the mid-boss. Or the optional boss in this case. Dr. Weil! Dr. Weil! How gallant are you, Zero, to play hero all by yourself. All the Reploids in the entire world are now under my power. Humans are like pigs, dependent upon the Reploids for their very existence. You do realize, don't you, that if I felt like it, I could wipe out all humans in the blink of an eye? Priya, do with this one as you please. I've got some pig squeals to enjoy. The squeals of indolent pigs, wasting their pitiful lives on idle pursuits. Would you like to know who rules this world? Yes, I'm aware of that, Hiding Whale. I plan on talking about that after we beat the game. He's back, the bad Reploid. He's back, the fake Reploid. I'll rip you to pieces. I'll tear you to shreds. So here we go. Once again, we're fighting Kriya and Priya. I don't think they're that much different from the last fight. Alright, just gotta be careful of some of their attacks. Alright. I don't think they have any weakness either, sadly. Right, come on. Oh, watch out for that. Alright. Yeah, they're in the collection, don't worry. And dead. Priya, there's something wrong. Yes, Kriya, there's something wrong. I feel like I'm being stabbed with pins and needles. I feel like I'm being smashed with clubs and hammers. Me! Goodbye. Zero, are you alright? I just received some new information from X. Come back to the resistance base. Understood. Transfer me. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, we're now reaching the fortress parts of the game. Alright, so now we have Snock. We got the ultimate foot chip. We got Hanmarga, and we got Stapina. Transferring 2-1. There we go. Transfer complete. Zero, it's great to see you back safe. X just sent us some new coordinates. Apparently, they indicate where Weil and Omega are. This may be the last battle. Come talk to me when you are ready. Alright, well, first of all... Oh, let me save the game first, actually. No, I don't want to do that. Nope, nope. Alright, so CL, manage data, save data, and there we go. And now what I want to do is I want to, see if we can... How many E-crystals we need in order to, upgrade Martina fully. We only need 300? Ah, that's not that much. We need to grind E-crystals as much as we can, because that... We definitely want that double health. That is going to be very, very helpful. Alright, let me look up the best place to grind for E-crystals. Hang on. We're so close. Okay, apparently Death Tan's Mantis stage. You can do the crystal feeding in stages. That's true. Alright, so let's transfer back. Which one was Mantis stage? Because apparently that one has a lot of E-crystals. Was it Old Residential, I think? Yes, the next upgrade is just to... I don't think I can use her now, no. Which stage is Mantis's level? Was it... I feel like it was Old Residential, if I remember correctly. Oh, I'm so annoyed. We were so close to upgrading Martina twice, but we definitely... Yeah, that's how we get it into her satellite. Oh, yeah, we definitely want to equip the Ultima foot chip as well. Hold on. So yeah, it basically has all the foot chip traits on at once, which is quite helpful. What is, which one was... I can't remember. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Operator. Transfer back. I want to say it was Old Residential was the right one. Okay, it is Old Residential. Yes, let's go back. Alright, so we're gonna go through Old Residential, see if we can get 300 E-crystals, and then we'll go to the final level, because we're really close to getting it. Oh. Also, let me equip the, fire chip. Alright. I'm also going to enter the... I'll enter this. Now I have all my Cyber Elves. Alright, so we need 300 total, so we got about 200 to go. Hopefully it should be possible. I think it will be, though. Yeah, if we do a couple more runs at this stage, this will be a piece of cake. Maybe even one run will be enough. I don't know. Oh, I definitely want the recoil rod here. Nothing up there. All right. So yeah, let's run through Old Residential once or twice and see if we can get enough E-crystals to get up to 300. We're definitely getting a lot now. That's nice. Going into all these doors also seems to help. Hang on. Nothing over there. EX skills, yeah, they're definitely the easiest to get in 04, you're right. We're at 174, so... We're almost, we're actually over halfway there already, which is nice. that. Alright, let's see what we can do. What does Martina do? Martina doubles your health. And I'm gonna want that for the last few stages. Alright, so I gotta go back to normal. Will I be making body parts in 04? Yes, there's an achievement for it, so we will be doing that. I don't have double health already, no. No, I don't have double health. Because you get that from Martina. See, stuff like that is very useful, because now we're up to 238. We might be able to grab it on this run, actually, if we're lucky. Alright, just don't die, please. Let's see what we can do. Let's go here. Thank you. Let's see. We got 306. Perfect. Alright, I guess we have to fight the mid-boss, though. Hopefully it'll be a little bit easier now that we have full health. Or now that we have, like, a lot more health. Just escape? I don't think you can escape during a mid-boss segment, but I'll do that, yeah. If I die, I'll also just escape. There we go. Alright, yeah, let's escape. Nice. Alright, nice. Cool. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to use E-Crystals to upgrade Martina. And there we go, double our vitality. So now we use Fusion. Wait, where's Martina? I don't see Martina. Do we need to do it again? Wait, what? Do we need to upgrade her 3 times? Hold up. Hold up. Are you serious? Do we really need to upgrade her satellite? Oh. Oh, you're right. I'm big stupid. No, I can't use it yet. I need to upgrade her again, I think. Are you serious? I thought we were... I already upgraded her. Hold up, this is weird. Why do I only have 6 E-Crystals now? I thought I had 300. I didn't equip her. It says I can't do it. Hold on. Let me reload from my save assist. I'm right here. I have 300. If I go to Fusion, or no, if I go to E-Crystals, upgrade to Satellite. I did it. Now what? It says I can't do it. Like, I'm pressing A and it's not doing anything. Do I need to upgrade her again? I feel like I do. Hold on, this is weird. You did equip her? Then why don't I have double health? She's equipped when her icon is a stop sign. Okay. But then why don't I have double health now? Oh. Did I do this wrong? Because I do not have double health. Just load and don't feed her? Alright, let me escape. Then use her as a fusion elf. I should be able to, right? This is being really weird. Hang on. Just upgrade to satellite. Oh! There we go! Now I have full health. Or now I have double health. I guess you don't want to upgrade her again. Okay then. That was very weird. I don't know what the point of that was. But we got her, at least. So I guess we can head on to the last level now. That was... Thank you guys for being patient with that. I don't know why. Jacob does it thing. You receive Sub-Tank. I receive Death. Stop killing harmless cyber elves, you heartless monster zero Kappa. Thank you for the message, Jacob. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the good luck. We're actually just reaching the endgame of Mega Man Zero 3. Select mission. Coordinate data obtained from Original X has been input completely. The coordinates lead to an abandoned research lab. According to our records, this is where Wild used to carry out his research. It's right next to the place where you were sleeping, Zero. Wild and Omega are there, aren't they? Zero, be careful. I will. Operator, is everything ready? You can go at any time, Mr. Zero. Are you ready? Yes, we are. Let's do this. Mission assigned. All personnel prepare to transfer. So here we go, guys. The last level of the game. Dr. Wile's research laboratory. Zero! I actually gotta admit, this is my favorite level in the entire game. I love this level. It is really long, really challenging, and it's just a ton of fun to blast through. That's why I was really happy to see it return as a, well, I'm dead already, but for some reason I thought something was up there, but this level is a ton of fun to blast through because it's basically a giant long gauntlet of everything you've learned up to this point. It is awesome. Especially with, like, the double jump chip. Oh my god, it is so much fun. Alright, well, here we go. Just like every other Mega Man game, we got some boss refights to take care of. Here we go. You sure are a boisterous lout. Not quietly next time. Where are your manners? You have no right to live in this new world. So I'll see that you don't. Starting off with Devil Bat Shilt. Yes, this is Devil Bat or Hellbat Shield. Either one is technically correct. They changed it for the Mega Man Zero collection on the DS. Because of, you know, I guess they didn't like the term Hellbat. Alright, now that we have double health, the rest of this game will be a lot easier. Kiki! You silly, inconsiderate barbarian! Your type won't survive in the new world that's coming. Kiki! I know, right? The movement in this series is on point. His bat projectiles make me think of Dracula. My guess is that's the idea. Alright, on to the next one. Oh, let me save first. Who's next? What's the use of century-old junk in this new world? I'll cut you down and send you off to the Deadlands. Chica! Well, time for, Death Tan's Mantisk. Or Alucard in Castlevania 3. That's another good comparison. Right. I did not mean to recoil Rod upwards. Let's take him out. Unfortunately, he has no weakness, so we gotta rely on our pure skills to take this guy out. How could I, the newest and greatest, lose to a century-old piece of junk? Impossible. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Chica! Or Chica! Bug skeleton, man. Alright, on to the next one. Alright. You dunderhead! Lord Wile's ideals were set in motion a century ago. Who are you to complain now? Get with the times. Do you want to get left behind? Alright, Childre and Arabida. Equip fire. I I keep shooting my recoil rod upwards. That is annoying. There we go. Yep, that's the first time we see Childre's humanoid form, because you remember, we don't actually see it in the stage. Ooh! You can hurry as fast as you want, but you'll never catch up with the history that has already passed you by. You'll be trailing behind Lord Weil forever! Arg! I do not believe I got the orbit shield skill, no. At least I don't think so. I can check. I only got 2 EX skills. Sorry for the slowdown. What EX skills did I get? I got recoil, I got burst shot and 1000 slash, so... Yeah! I love Lord Weil's new world. So hot. I won't let you get in the way. I'll turn you to ashes. Alright, time for Blazing Flizzard. Remember, we can cut off his tail. Although we want to use electricity, not fire. I love doing that. I love using the recoil rod against him. Yeah! Hot! So hot! I hope you writhe in pain, alone in the new world! Yeah! Also, I just realized Mr. Bones a shocking gift. Nice, because we're using electricity against him. Alright, let's keep going. That's definitely not the end of the level. We got plenty more to go. Yeah, we gotta deal with these floating orb mines. Alright, there we go. Usually I just like to dash past them. I just find it to be less annoying. I'll take that one. Come on. There we go. And on to the next part. Time. You can shadow dash through those gates? That's true. Hee hee hee. So you're back again, ready to be broken. Hee hee hee. I'll do it, I don't mind. Time for Voltio Biblio once more. Here we go. Although, unfortunately, I'm really low on health, so this might not work too well. Whoops. Yeah, this might not work too well. I am literally one hit away from death. Wait, can I get it? Damn it! Well, that was close. Yeah, it's ice for this one, Mr. Bones. Alright, let's try that again. To be fair, I went into that fight with very low health, so... Alright. Alright, Biblio. Let's dance once more. I keep missing. Dang it. Recoil Rod is great. Yep, double health bar. He, you broke me. But you won't be able to break Omega, I guarantee that. Ugh. This boss is quite electrifying. Ah, nice one, Mr. Bones, nice one. Alright, back up here. And next boss. I am the guard dog of Hades. Lord Weil instructed me not to let you in. I'll bite you to chunks. Come and get it. Time for Tratista Calvarian. Watch out for the, that thing. Alright. That is, yes, you are right. That is also the first time we see Calvarian's human form, interestingly enough. Alright. Watch out. Come on. Got him. Huh. How did this happen? Why can't I bite you to chunks? Why do I hurt all over again? Ouch! 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 War. Oh, that's interesting, Landy. How is his EX skill? I haven't played the game in a while. Alright. 2 more. Gale Stab is broken, fair enough. Ha! First thievery and now unlawful entry? How outrageous. There is no mercy for those who disrupt the order. I sentence you to death. Alright, Glacial Cactank, time for me to sentence you to death. Pull the old Uno reverse card by using the fire chip? I was about to say, fire chip, yeah. There we go. Haha, how does it feel? What is this? You dare to defy my judgment? Lord Weil, strike down this foolish one. Ugh! Sentence Cactank to a Zero-styled court-martial. With Mega Man Zero-style Phoenix Wright, yes. Alright. Alright, last one in here. What are you doing in a place like this, little boy? It's your bedtime. You mustn't see the world that lies ahead, little boy. You mustn't survive to see it. Alright, final one. Cubit Foxtar. Weak to electricity. If I don't miss, that is. Dang it. We do not fight the 0-1 Mavericks, no. It's just the 0-3 ones. That would have been cool, but I think it also would have made the stage a little too long. I don't want to spoil too much, but one of the complaints I have about the later games is the final stage is too long. Hate this attack as it... Oh, great. Dang it! He had, like, no health left! Alright, well, let's try that again. I got wrecked. That was quite unfortunate. I probably should have switched to the Buster. That probably would have killed him. That is definitely an F moment. Alright. Alright. Dang it. Let me... I'm using fire. I want to use electricity. There we go. Yeah, Foxtar is definitely one of the harder bosses in this game. That's definitely the truth. Although the electric chip definitely makes it easier. This fire attack especially is really annoying. Right. Almost got him. Yeah, jumping up there seems to be the right strategy. There we go. Arg! No need to throw a temper tantrum. All your struggles will be in vain. That's right. You're no hero, and you're no god of destruction either. There's nothing you can do. Arg! Well, Mythic Mavericks is not terribly off the mark. They're called Mythos Reploids, or Mutos Reploids, due to a mistranslation. So... And yeah, they're not Mavericks, because technically we're classified as the Mavericks in this game. So they're just Mythos Reploids. Oh, give me that. Alright. Yeah, that's true. The 0-4 ones are definitely Mavericks, though. We'll get to that. We gotta be careful here, because I don't want to slide into spikes. There we go. Yeah, spoilers. Alright, well, here we go. Time for the final boss. Hee. Having fun playing the hero, Zero? You do understand, don't you, that I have no time for your petty games? Chivas, could you deal with that? Thank you. So let's finish this once and for all, shall we? Hee, how pitiful. Of course, a Reploid like you would never understand. The joy of ruling all that you see, only a human could possibly understand. Well, to be fair, Sigma did like ruling over other people, so I wouldn't say that's entirely correct. Human? That's right, I'm a bona fide human. The creator of Reploids, a human being. The desire for power, the joy of making everything work for you. You have no way of experiencing this without a human brain. It's the ultimate joy. Also, I just want to clarify, technically, he's not the creator of all Reploids. He's just saying he's created Reploids in general. The actual creator of all Reploids would be Dr. Kane, as seen in Mega Man X. No mere Reploid could ever understand. I bet most decent humans wouldn't understand either. Ooh, snap. Nice one, Zero. You look like just another Maverick to me. All I gotta do is dispose of you like any other Maverick. Hee. Good. Let the hate flow through you. Oh, wait, this isn't Star Wars. An excellent speech, Zero. You must feel great, right? Oh ho, Zero. You were a fun guy, Zero. I'd like to play some more, but it's time we parted. I have some more fun surprises left in store for you. Enjoy them to the last, Zero. Thanks, Ninja. Final boss time against Omega. So, the first form of this fight, and I'm not even going to beat around the bush, there's multiple parts to this fight. I mean, it's a Mega Man game. Of course there is. First form of this fight is very similar to the first boss fight we had with him. So it's not too hard. He basically just has more health is all. So yeah, just be a little careful with your attacks and you'll be fine. Alright. Yeah, the other forms is where the challenge comes in. Got him. Grr, roar. Hee. Not bad, Zero, but Omega's true power is much greater than you've been led to expect. Go get him, Omega. Release the power of the Dark Elf. Uh-oh. Grr. Time for phase 2. Looks like he has a kind of Mega Man X and Zero merger to an extent. This part can actually be quite difficult, by the way. I actually want to switch to the Buster now that I think about it. Nope, get out of there. I love this music, though. Dang it! Alright. Yeah, this part can be pretty difficult. There's a lot of attacks to dodge, and they're all quite challenging to execute correctly. Watch out for this part. You gotta dash under that beam. Whoops. Almost got him. Nice. His arm looks like Zero. Yep. So there we go. Phase 2. I will definitely posture check. What is this place? Oh, Mr. Bones redeemed highly my message and says, sorry, I missed that. I recommend you use the flame chip and the EX skill since you can get extra chips of damage on phase 2. Oh yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. Oh well, what are you gonna do? What is this place? This is where I was sleeping. Hee. Excellent, Zero. Your power is extraordinary for a mere fake. Fake? Fake? What the? Wait a second, that's... me? Hee. You, the legendary Reploid? You fool! Those Resistance losers just decided to call the Reploid they found here Zero for some reason. You may be Zero in a way, but you are still merely a copy. You're no legendary hero at all. You're just a reproduction. Hee. You thought you were a hero all along, didn't you? Never suspecting that you were just a mere copy. What a joke. Omega himself is the one and only original Zero. So yes, as Dr. Weil indicates, Omega is the original body of Zero, the one we saw throughout the Mega Man X series. Well, really X2 and onward at this point. You're just a copy of him. The original Zero. Why is he your slave then? Ooh, good point. He's a bloodthirsty god of destruction. All I did was upgrade him to draw out all his power. Alright, Omega, or should I say, Original Zero. Time to wake this pitiful fate from a century-long dream. Warwe Messiah Nari, I am the Messiah. Time for the true final boss, Omega. Let's use our sub-tank first and foremost, and let's take him down. Alright, this boss is actually a little difficult, so I might not get it on my first try, but I'll certainly try. Alright, I better use the sub-tank. And yes, this theme is known as Cannonball. This is probably one of the most famous Mega Man songs in the entire series. He has all of our moves. He's our exact equal. And there we go. That was the final boss. That is one of my favorite final bosses in any video game ever. I would say top 5, if not top 3 final bosses in any video game. It's 3 phases. It's ridiculously difficult, but it's so rewarding, especially defeating Omega Zero, because he has all of your moves. I gotta hydrate twice for Kivas. That's true. His most dangerous attack is the Rakahuha, which is the one where he, like, slammed down his fist and, like, pillars of light comes up. Except Zero, Landy the Pharaoh shot with Dean's high-level message and says, except Zero would never know because he never got them. Also, we got 200 E-crystals, which is kind of useless. And I guess we're finishing off the game with Godspeed Edgeman. Also, we got a level B ranking. That's actually pretty good. I'm happy about that. What's this? It's the Dark Elf. We drew him out. You plan to reactivate Omega? That wasn't a good idea, Zero. Well, watch, but don't interfere. Don't forget, I hold the lives of all humans and Reploids in my hand. Irk! Saint Charpoya! Zero, what are you doing? Hurry, stand up! Hey, I'm here to get a little payback, Omega. It's fighting Fafnir. And Fairy Leviathan. Time to straighten the record. You guys! Weil is trying to bluff you. He can't do anything in his current state. Arg! Dark Elf! Shut them up! Zero! What is it, Dark Elf? Her. The Dark Elf's curse is fading. Who's that? X? That's right, Weil. Just like a century ago, I worked with Zero to defeat this Omega then. And we saved the world from your greedy clutches. Just like a century ago? The defeated Omega is using your original body. That's all. Your current body may be a copy, but your heart is the real thing. Alright, now's the time. While the Dark Elf's power is weak, time to finish what you started a century ago, Zero! Zero, don't do it! That's your original body. Don't you feel any attachment? Are you really prepared to spend the rest of your life in that cheap fake? You can do it. You know what's truly important. Go on, Zero. You know what? I am going to let you all decide what to defeat Omega Zero with. Because at this point in the game, you can use any attack you wish. So I will let you all decide which one I should use. Your choices are the Buster, the Z-Saber, the Recoil Rod, and the Shield Boomerang. You have 1 minute. Landy the Pharaoh shot redeemed high limit message and says, does this mean we can call Zero discount Zero? I mean, it is his mind. Remember what X said, it's the heart that counts. Zero may not be in his original body, but he still has his original, programming and whatnot in that body. So, you have 1 minute, Twitch chat. How do I finish off Omega? It can be as epic or as stupid as you want. Up to you. Kill him with a pogo stick. I don't know if I'm skilled enough to do that, but I could try if Recoil Rod wins. That's true. Zero's still got his skills and training, even if Omega body jacked him. Alright, let's see. Poll's about to close. And Z-Saber won with 60% of the vote. Yeah, you can go into your menu and equip something else if you want. So, Z-Saber wins. So I'm gonna use a charge shot against him. Oh, actually, you can't use anything other than the Z-Saber and the Z-Buster. So I probably should have just kept it to that. Omega, die. Zero. Zero. Wake up. Zero. Can you hear me, Zero? My energy is almost all spent. I can't stay in this world much longer. Zero, I want to leave this world in your care. The threat Weil represents has not left this world. I want you to protect humans and Reploids. Zero, you can do it. You can. Whip to Mega Man X. That is the last we will see of Cyber Elf X, unfortunately. Zero, wake up! Zero! Ah, what a relief. I was so worried about you. Mr. Zero, you've regained consciousness. What a relief. Hey, everyone! Mr. Zero is awake! He's alright! Yahoo! Where is this? The Resistance base? Who could have... Zero! It's the Mother Elf. Finally, freed from her curse at last. Dark Elf? Wait, no. You are... She brought you back here. Zero! What a warm, gentle light. Mother Elf. Has Weil's curse been broken? Yes, it has. I'll talk about that in a minute, Mr. Bones. Shouldn't we follow her? She's finally free. There's still Weil, but let's let her go in peace for now. X told me about you, Zero. Really? I know you're not worried about a thing, but... Even if your body is a copy, as long as your heart is your own, you are Zero. The one and only Zero. CL. Thank you. Zero. It's just me. I am Zero. And that, my friends, is Mega Man Zero 3. One thing I would like to touch upon before I launch into my review of this game. It is never directly stated in any of the Zero games, but the remaining 3 Guardians, Sage Harpoya, Fairy Leviathan, and Fighting Fafnir, actually died in that explosion. So we will not see them in Mega Man Zero 4. They are dead. Along with Hidden Phantom, they are now in the cyberspace. So, yes. Unfortunately, that is the last we will see of the awesome Guardians of Master X. So, yeah. I just thought I'd point that out. For those of you who are wondering where the Guardians went, they died in that explosion. But it was a worthy sacrifice, at least in my opinion. But yeah, Mega Man Zero 3. What a game. This is one of my favorite games of all time, honestly. Everything has been fine-tuned to near perfection. All the bosses, the story, the music, the game's look in general, the graphics. Everything is almost perfect. The foot chip, or the body chips, or the head, body, and foot chips are amazingly awesome weapons to mess, or not weapons, auxiliary tools to mess around with. They're just, it's really fun to mess around with them. The EX skills, even though I didn't show them off, are awesome, and they provide a lot of different ways for you to defeat the bosses and enemies in this game for very skilled players. Like I said, the final boss, Omega, that is one of my favorite final bosses in any video game, period. I would say the only thing I dislike about this game is the Sunken Library. That is the one stage that I do not like. If that stage was not in the game, I would actually say this might be my favorite game of all time. That is the one stage I dislike. But yeah, I love this game. It is so much fun to play and replay, explore, get all the Cyber Elves, use them if you want to and see what their abilities are. Entire Inti staff, shoutouts to Inti Creates for this amazing game. Producers Takuya Aizu and KJ Inafune. Produced and copyrighted by Capcom. If you want to play this game, and I highly, highly recommend you do, there are a lot of ways to play it. Although first, we're going to get the achievement. So yeah, thank you for playing. The achievement should pop up anytime now. Hold on. Where is it? There we go. Achievement unlocked. I am Zero. We got hard mode. We can play in hard mode by holding the left bumper when selecting a new game. Zero's minigame was added. We can save the data in slot 2. So, if you want to play Mega Man Zero 3, and like I said, I highly recommend you do, you can play it on a variety of platforms. Obviously, you have the original Game Boy Advance cartridge. You have on the Nintendo DS with Mega Man Zero Collection. You can play it on the Wii U Virtual Console, which is the original Game Boy Advance version. And, the way we're playing it, you can play it on the Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Like I said, I highly, highly recommend you check this game out. It is one of my favorite games of all time. But yes, that is Mega Man Zero 3. We got some ZZ cards as well. We're up to 16 of 37. We got I Am Zero for beating the game. We got Does a Body Good for getting all the chips, if I can find it. Yeah, we got Does a Body Good for getting all the body chips in Mega Man Zero 3. And we got Faded Rematch for defeating Hidden Phantom in cyberspace. That being said, there is one more thing I want to talk about before we end off the stream. As I said earlier, Mega Man Zero 3 was a Game Boy Advance game. And, in a special twist, Mega Man Zero 3 use the e-reader. Those of you guys who don't know what the e-reader is, it is a special add-on for the Game Boy Advance that allows you to scan certain cards in order to activate certain elements in games or provide entirely new games. For I would say the most famous example of the e-reader is in Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. It added a ton of new levels that you could only access by having the e-reader and swiping certain cards. Well, Mega Man Zero 3 also had certain cards, and you can find them by going to the gallery, scrolling down to Mega Man Zero 3, I believe. Oh, sorry, go to bonus cards. A collection of modification cards from Mega Man Zero 3. Cards become available by collecting ZZ cards. So yes, we have these e-reader cards that you can see around here. So yeah, you can, if you want, you can activate certain abilities by using the e-reader cards. So for example, if you activate Blizzak Stagroth's card, it causes it to snow in the resistance base. If you use Anubis Necromancis III's cards, it'll reset all modifications. If you use Fighting Fafnir's card, it increases the power of the Buster Shot, and etc, etc. There are 100 cards in total, and you unlock them in Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection by getting the ZZ cards, or the achievements, basically. So yeah, these are like really cool e-reader cards that you can use to your advantage. We'll definitely explore all of these once we get all of them. But like I said, we need to get all the ZZ cards first. But yeah, that's the e-reader functionality. And yes, you are right, Mr. Bones, but I want to save that factoid until we reach that game. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all stopping by for the stream. I think we're going to end it off here just because I feel like now's a good time to end. And what I wanted to do, we don't have enough time for, because I would have to go in 40 minutes anyway. But again, thank you all so much for stopping by. You know what? Yeah, let's raid someone. Let's see who's online and whatnot. See what's going on. I'm gonna check Twitch. Where is Twitch? Here we go. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and next time on Let's Play Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, we will be ending off the Mega Man Zero series with Mega Man Zero 4. Ninja587, the way raiding works is basically we go to another person's chat and say hi, basically. We'll basically kind of share the love of Twitch with other people. So, alright, let's see who's streaming what. Let's find out. Let me see. Alright. A lot of people are offline, so... Yeah, a lot of people are offline, sadly, so we can't... Let me see some stuff. Hang on. I'm just gonna quickly open up something to see if I can find it. I'll keep the music on for a little bit though, because I love the music. Let me see. Hold on. Anyone streaming something cool? Or not really? Dun 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 dun. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm just, Discord's taking a minute to load. I'm trying to see if anyone's streaming on Discord. No one's doing that there. Alright, you know what? Let's raid someone playing Mega Man in that case. That sounds fun. Let's see. I gotta find someone playing Mega Man X first. Mr. Bones did highlight a message and says, Weil was a damn good villain even if he only had 2 games in development. That is very true. Alright. Alright, we got a couple people doing stuff. We got some 100% speed runs. Let's raid this. Oh, actually, let's see. We could raid someone playing Mega Man Zero, I guess. Let's use playing classic Mega Man. Let's see. All right, yeah. Let's raid a speedrunner. we'll raid this guy known as Speed E Runner, I guess. So, alright, let's see if I can get this to work. So this guy's name is Speed E Runner. Alright, you guys ready? Alright, so anyways, with that, I'm going to sign off. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I am 112 signing off for now. See you all later. Have a good night, everyone.